Welcome back to Coin Collector. Today we are taking a deep dive into one of the most interesting coins from the United Kingdom, the 1997 20p coin. On the surface this coin might look like just another piece of change that passed through millions of hands, but behind its seven-sided shape lies a rich story of design, history, and value that every collector should know. So sit back, relax, and let's explore everything about this coin in detail. The 20p coin was first introduced in 1982 as part of the modern decimal coinage system. It filled an important gap between the 10p and the 50p coins. The unique seven-sided shape, known as an equilateral curve heptagon, was specially chosen because it allows the coin to be instantly recognizable by touch and still work smoothly in vending machines and coin slots. By the time 1997 rolled around, the 20p had already become a familiar everyday coin across the United Kingdom. Let's talk about the design. On the obverse side, the coin features the third portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by sculptor Raphael Maclauff. In this portrait the Queen wears the royal diadem along with her pearl earrings and necklace, and the surrounding inscription reads in Latin, Elizabeth II DG Reg FD, which translates to Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This portrait was used on British coins from 1985 until 1997, and for many people it became one of the most iconic images of the Queen during the later part of the 20th century. On the reverse side we see a truly classic design, the crown Tudor rose. This emblem is one of the strongest symbols of English heritage, combining both the red rose of Lancaster and the white rose of York, brought together in history by the Tudor dynasty. Above the rose, the words 20p are curved. Along the edge, and beneath it the number 20 is clearly displayed. Splitting the crown is the date, 1997, and to the side of the rose are the initials of the designer, William Gardner. This is one of those designs that manages to be simple, bold, and instantly recognizable, which is why it remained on the coin until the redesign in 2008. Now let's go into the technical details. The 1997 20p coin is made of copper-nickel, an alloy of 84% copper and 16% nickel. It weighs 5 grams and has a diameter of 21.4 millimeters. Like other British coins of the time, it has a plain edge with no inscription. These details might seem small, but for collectors they matter because any deviation, such as a misstrike or a planchet error, can turn an ordinary coin into a rare and valuable piece. So how many were minted? In 1997, just under 90 million 20p coins were struck for circulation, specifically about 89,518,750 pieces. That is a huge number, which means the 1997 issue is not rare in the sense of availability. In addition to those circulation coins, there were also proof versions minted for collectors, about 80,000 in total, as well as brilliant uncirculated versions issued in mint sets. Proof coins and mint set examples always command a higher value compared to those that were used in everyday circulation. Now the big question, what is a 1997 20p coin worth today? Because of the high mintage, most circulated examples are worth only a little above their face value. In lower grades, like good or fine condition, they might sell for around 60 to 70 cents in US value. Very fine examples can bring close to 80 cents, and extremely fine coins might be worth about $1. Uncirculated examples, those that still look almost as fresh as the day they left the Royal Mint, can fetch around $1.30. Proof coins and coins in original mint packaging can be worth a few dollars more depending on their condition and demand. Among collectors, some online sellers list these coins for higher prices, sometimes even $10 or $20, but the truth is that those listings are usually optimistic. The actual market value remains modest because the coin is so common. The only time a 1997 20p would be worth a significant premium is if it had some kind of rare minting error. For example, in later years there was a famous undated mule error from 2008, where the date was accidentally left off the coin. Those error coins sold for hundreds or even thousands of pounds. While the 1997 issue does not have such a known error, it is always worth checking your coins carefully, because mistakes can and do happen during production. What makes this coin collectible, then, is not its rarity but its place in the history of British coinage. It is one of the last 20p coins to carry the Maclauff portrait before the switch to Ian Rank Broadley's design later in 1998. That makes it part of a transition period in British coin portraits, and some collectors like to gather a full run of coins from each portrait era. So let's sum it all up. The United Kingdom 1997 20p coin is a well-designed, historically significant piece that was minted in huge numbers. It features Queen Elizabeth II's third portrait on the front and the crowned Tudor rose on the back. While it is not rare and has only modest value above face, it remains a fascinating coin for anyone interested in British numismatics, especially those collecting different portrait series of the Queen. If you're building a collection, the 1997 20 pence is a must-have. It tells a story about the evolution of the country's coinage, it connects us with centuries of English history through the Tudor rose, and it represents a snapshot of Britain in the late 1990s. Even if its monetary value is small, its historical and collectible value is worth far more to anyone who enjoys the beauty of coins. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed learning about the 1997 20 pence coin, be sure to like this video, share it with fellow collectors, and subscribe to Coin Collector for more deep dives into the history and value of coins from around the world. And remember, every coin has a story, and sometimes even the most ordinary change in your pocket can reveal something extraordinary.